1 year ago, I was diagnosed with sex addiction, and in my recovery program soon discovered that it was because I had a lack of emotional resilience. I wasn't trained up as a child on how to hold space and have capacity for complex, strong, I almost tripped there, and negative emotions. Every time a really complex emotion would come up, like grief or anger, an addiction like food or corn would step in. Because I hadn't built up a resilience. I spent years and years in the church being heaped shame on top of my addiction, on top of my lack of emotional resilience. I tried my hardest, white-knuckled, to be quote-unquote pure. And it wasn't until I went through a recovery program outside of the church that I discovered it wasn't that I was wanting to sin and I was such an evil person. It was that scared little middle school boy that felt abandoned by his mother and father, abused with nowhere to turn. That he did the best he could with what he had at the time, regulating himself with anything he could find around him. And as I started to meet that little boy, stop suppressing him and shoving him down, stop heaping shame on him, welcome in the complex emotions and say, I know you're going to pass. Building up that emotional resilience and that space and that capacity to hold on to a full range of emotions. Only then did I truly begin to heal to my addictions and maladaptive practices. I discovered that shame and fear it's not really a good motivator. It's not really a good course of change. Instead, I found that compassion leads to transformation.